relationship, and like I said, I just want to spend the time with my family right now, because we in this melee of being in a relationship or even in the film line, I haven't spent that kind of time with my family. So as non-spicy as it sounds, I am probably the most boring man right now. Very Koel, I'm telling you, I'm on the couch with you, but I'm not
buying it.
I'm not into frivolous affairs now.
Oh please, you're single after so long. If that's not what you're into, you're not a man or a woman.
Yeah, but right now I just want to go slow. I just want to go slow.
So you are seeing someone and it's new and it's tender. And
no, I'm just not.
You said you're seeing.
No, I don't have a girlfriend.
Oh, you don't have a girlfriend.
I don't have a girlfriend. Nothing. I'm just going out with people. I'm just understanding.
Testing the waters.
Testing the waters, and that's it.
There was a rumor that you are actually not the Genelia rumor, but a rumor that you were married to a banker. This is not true.
No.
And someone actually told me that they were there at the marriage.
What?
Yeah, I can't tell you who, but someone actually told me
No, but I don't even get me a marriage certificate. I have nothing. No, I'm not. I'm not married. I'm definitely not married.
Yeah, okay, we're very happy to hear that.
Yeah.
So what's the best part about being single is to spend time with your family.
Oh, by the way, there are rumors that I've been married even before. I was married off to my second co-star of my film Saya, a film that I did long ago. I was married after that. I was engaged to someone else.
You were married to Tara, they're saying?
At that point in time, I was engaged or married to Tara. Can you believe it? So I've been hearing this from 2003. So by now I've been married 4 or 5
So by the end of this session, we might be rumored as married.
Possibly.
Sorry, husband, but things happen. Things happen. What's the worst part about being single?
I think being lonely. I'm a guy who always likes being in a relationship. So I don't know how long I'll be single for. But I like being in a relationship, and I like the idea of...
Why? What does it give you?
I like the idea of marriage. I think it's beautiful.
And we thought that you broken up because you didn't like the idea of marriage.
No, I like the idea of marriage. It's just that, differences crept up at some point of time. But, some relationships last. I wish mine...
We are not talking about the past, okay? We're really not, because we've heard you talk about Bipasha, as beautiful as she is. We are moving forward.
Thank you for doing that. Thank you.
Yeah, so you're not a commitment phobe. You're open to marriage soon, maybe, because
I don't
approaching
know.
40. I mean, I love saying that.
I don't know. I think I'd give it some more time. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'll just wait for it to happen. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'd probably just be a lone ranger for the rest of my life. I don't know.
Then you come back and tell us some interesting stories
then
about...
I'll tell you very interesting stories.
Yeah.
Because I know before you sat on this couch, you said, I want to spice it up. You're saying, oh my God, this guy
itna bhola, sweet. Like your parents would be proud of you, because they come across as very simple, very down to earth people. How has your success changed your relationship with them or their lives in any way?
Well, my success in films has not helped them in any way, very honestly, because very honestly, Koel, my mother still travels by bus when she has to, or my father still goes by rickshaw to work. So they're still the same people. The one time I tried to spend time with them, give them gifts, they said, John, we don't want your money, we want your time. And
that's very like boom.
Hit me, boom, it hit me. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to give as much time as I can to my parents, because they're not going to change, Koel. Your parents aren't going to change, my parents aren't going to change. So they're going to remain the way they are. They're simple people, simple-minded people. I'm never going to change that. But I'm
done a few in your time, right?
Yeah. I think if it's a shower scene, then I realize that it's me who's undressed in the shower. If it's in a bedroom, then I realize it's me without a top in the bedroom. But usually
if it's coming out of the water, it's you without the trunks.
Yeah.
So
without the trunks. But I guess it's when you're doing an intimate scene, Koel, at that point of time, there's nothing that happens between two co-stars. It's just about the way you're doing it, and you run to the video assist, and you watch whether you've done it right or it's the strangest thing that can happen. It's the most insensitive, unintimate process of doing an intimate scene.
I agree, and there are like 10,000 people watching
all around.
So that's what I mean. How hard, like, what do you do to get it right? Like, what do you just go 1 + 1 +, do it by numbers kind of thing?
It's actually very mechanical. It's very mechanical. If you're doing it in a song, you're told that you're holding the girl this way, like Genelia and me in Force. If you're in a shower, I'm standing and a hand comes over my body. She's been told that 5, 6, 7, 8, now the hand comes. So everything is so mechanical. It's such a count there is nothing that's even passionate about.
Even
it in-
kissing?
Well, kissing, again, I mean, I've kissed Priyanka and Saath Khoon Maaf and Bipasha. But when you're on screen and you're doing it, it's not as, it's again mechanical. It's very, you just need to get it right. It needs to look right. That's it.
So it makes no difference what kind of chemistry you share off screen? Or does it, make
helps. It helps. It obviously helps. Like I believe that the chemistry that Bipasha and I had in Jism cannot be replicated. For example, you know, over by a lot of people. It was electrifying at that point of time.
It still is.
Yeah, it still is. So I just believe that chemistry off screen does help, but sometimes what translates on screen is something totally different between two people who probably don't even get along off screen.
And that probably causes more
of
friction
the-
and
yeah.
like, yeah, okay. Now you are of course a gay icon. You embrace this, you know, happily. Would you kiss a guy properly? I know you've kissed like Abhishek, you know, peck on the cheek and stuff. But would you kiss a guy properly? Like I'm talking
Like a film like Milk.
Yeah, like Milk
or
Brokeback
Brokeback
Mountain, like full on proper sensitive gay film.
See, I'm an actor, and at the end of the day, I take my craft very, very seriously. And if I were to, hypothetically, if I were to do a role like that, maybe I would, yes.
But meanwhile, you can throw 150 kilos bikes off without
Yeah.
any cables. What's that about? Why take such silly risks when in the end, you know, what we end up seeing is not going to look any different?
Yeah, true, but you know, in Force, I had 8 months to get ready for the film, and I asked my director Nishikant Kamath, I said, Nishi, what is it that you want from me? In terms of performance, you're going to direct me on screen, but in terms of physicality, what is it that you want out of this character? He's saying, I want this man to look like a machine. I want him to be so subtle when he wears his clothes, but the minute he takes off his shirt, he should be so dangerous that no one touches this man. So I actually put on about 12 kilos of muscle. I reached about 96 kilos of pure muscle with a 7% fat
12
count.
kilos is a hell of a lot,
Over
even
8
for your
months.
height.
Yeah, I'm 6'1". I reached 96 kilos of muscle. And when you're at that weight, Koel, it's very easy to lift motorcycles or lift people. You know what I'm saying?
You can lift this couch with me sitting on it?
I could
I
have
don't
at
weigh
that
that
point
much.
of time. At that point of time, I definitely could have. And I don't know whether people are supposed to know that we were supposed to work together
Yeah, we
in
were.
a film, in a beautiful film.
Which is
called-
going to be your sort of memento, and
I hope, Koel, I
know
really
it.
hope.
What is it called now? Me or Me?
It's called I, Me or Me.
I, Me or
Yeah,
Me.
it's about
I,
a guy
Me or
who's
Me.
totally in love with himself, and for the viewers out there, Koel had this most amazing role, which unfortunately
We are not talking about
couldn't
that.
do, you know.
We are not talking about that. We are
Yeah.
talking about you, and it is a film
Yeah.
about me, myself, and I. And then you
Yeah.
wonder what about the image and what about you know.
Absolutely, absolutely.
the-
That's just-
but I can't resist. I'm sorry. I have to see this. I know I'm objectifying you, but do you have the abs under there?
You can touch it.
I can touch.
Yeah.
Oh, I can feel it. Can you show us?
It's a little.
Just show us a little bit.
It's
Please.
see? It's all.
He covers the bit thinking it's fat. There's no fat there.
No,
okay.
no, but
It's-
I'm just a little. The abs are here, so I'm a little shy. I'm just very.
I'm also feeling a little shy, so let's go to what the people have to ask you.
John, I always wanted to ask you this question. Do you really like it when chicks pay a lot of attention to you?
I think it's honestly. I think it's every man. I mean, when I was in college, I really wanted all the female attention in the world, and today when I have it, I love it. But
You're
there's
telling me in college you didn't have it.
college. I had it. I had it in school also. I had it. It was good fun.
When I was born, also I had it. What to do? The
I was
nurses
the
were crazy
first
about
Farex
me.
model. I was a baby model, and I modeled when I was 9 months old. It's nice to get that attention, but it's nice to accept it very graciously, feel good about it, but don't be slimy and don't be like, oh, cool.
Bring it
bring it
on.
on.
Yeah.
No, that's not my space. I can't do that.
No?
I can't do that.
Yeah, are there lines that work for you or an approach that is like a show shot, you know?
I don't understand how I'm supposed to play things out, but talking about women, if I really like a woman, I'd probably go up to her and tell her that I think you're gorgeous, you're amazing, and I really like you.
And your success rate?
My success rate?
With that like direct go out there approach?
I think it's pretty much been decent. It's been decent. It's been better than my films.
John, this is Rahul. Bipasha has become more hotter after the breakup with you. So, do you have any second thoughts with again patching with her?
Are you bored of the Bipasha question now?
Yeah, I'm kind of. There's been an OD, complete overdose of questions, and Bipasha definitely is a very attractive woman. So I'm sure she looks amazing, and I just wish her the best. That's all I can say.
जो आपके जैसे बॉडी बनाने उसके लिए कोई टिप्स मिलेगा क्या मुझे?
I think to get a great body, it's like a tripod stand. It's good food, good sleep, and a good exercise routine. And you need to have a very disciplined
I
mind.
love that analogy.
Yeah, it's absolutely, and without one you just fail. Like if you don't get great sleep, but you work out hard and you eat well, not good enough. Or you don't eat well, not good enough. Your body is just like a stone structure, you know. You need to look in the mirror after a shower and say, I need to clean this up, I need to clean that up, and just keep sculpting your body. So I work out just exactly how I need to sculpt it.
Time now for couch confession. You have to answer without thinking. Couch confession. What are your dreams made of?
Fantasies.
What is the strangest thing you've ever put in your mouth?
The strangest thing I've ever put in my mouth, I think chalk. I had calcium
Chalk, oh,
deficiency,
okay.
so just chalk in the mouth.
What is the most arrogant thing you've ever done?
I probably once, just as a joke, I said these are all mortals, and someone looked at me and said, "Excuse me," and I said, "Listen, I'm joking, I'm joking."
But they are mortals. So then,
So that was quite
so we pray
condescending.
to the
yeah.
immortal John. What has been the most humbling experience?
Most humbling experience. Well, when I went with mom to Mother Teresa's home, and that's been the most humbling experience for me, where a guy told me, I can ride a bike better than you. A homeless man, a poor man who didn't have one leg, said, I can ride a bike better than you. And the confidence with which he said it, you know, I just put my head down in front of him, because what
Look at
more?
the spirit.
What
huh?
spirit? I don't think there's better spirit than that.
Who would you
Yeah.
like to be stuck in a lift with?
Just with a woman I'm in love with. That's it. I'm a complete romantic. Or if outside of that, if you ask me, the one woman I love in this country, Priyanka Gandhi.
Ooh.
Love Priyanka Gandhi.
If you're listening, he's ready to be stuck in the lift with you. Sorry, Robert. No? We're not.
No, I think she's my idea of the most beautiful woman in this country.
Wow.
I'm a big Priyanka Gandhi fan.
Okay, now you are a self-proclaimed nag. You
Yeah.
have OCD.
Yeah.
You have parents who have the most amazing marriage to look up to.
Yeah.
You are gifted genetically. What would your matrimonial ad, I wonder, say with all these things?
I'm John Abraham. I'm John Abraham. I'm John Abraham. I'm just a nag. I'll just keep repeating whatever I'm saying,
And then keep correcting the font.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I guess if I had to put up a matrimonial column with my specifications and my behavioral characteristics, I don't think I'd have many takers. Imagine keeping things that obsessively clean all the time. Imagine just nagging people all the time.
So is this bugging you now?
Yeah, it would in 2 minutes. It's not arranged and put back in order.
It's like totally like if I go like this is going to bug you,
No,
right?
your hair. I like hair that's unkept because it looks wild. You know, so that's good.
Oh,
But
what would John Abraham's epitaph for tombstone stay?
like someone said, lived with a six-pack, died with a six-pack. Like I keep joking when friends ask me and say, how do you want to die? I say, die with a six-pack. So it's just very narcissistic, but it's fun.
We love it, and we wonder where you get this image from.
But just to be very serious about this, if there was something that's written on my tombstone, it'll just be a simple life. That's what I want to have. I just want to have a simple, beautiful life. So it would be, for whatever time I lived, just a simple life. That's it.
Well, we wish you that. Thank
Yeah.
you very much. Thank you
you.
very, very, very much. I
Thank
have to
you,
hug you.
Coach.
I'm sorry.